Welcome students, welcome to the second part of my video, Renaissance in Europe and Development in Science. Before I start my video, if you are a person who is looking for the first time, who is the viewer for the first time for this video, to get more and more videos, please subscribe it. If you like the video, please do like it. And if your friends and your well-wishers who are not aware of this video or who are not aware of this channel, kindly send the link. Now, my dear students, in the first part, we have seen how there was a war between two religions, and that war was called as Crusades. Now, who prompted or who encouraged this? The highest authority of the church, that is the Pope, and the common people. They had faith on the highest authority of the church, and so people blindly followed what was said by the highest authority of the church. Then we saw crusades were fought, but ultimately it ended into a failure. Now why? Why there was a failure? Simple. Both Pope and the European rulers were having vested interest. There was a conflict between the king and the highest authority of the church, where common people lost faith in them. So, because of all these reasons, the crusades failed. Now, in this part, we are going to see what all changes have taken place. As we all know, European Renaissance started in 14th century, continued in 15th to 16th century. And they had only one foundation. The foundation was nothing but rationalism and science. Now, as we all know, the ancient people, they blindly believed church. Their main focus was God. There was no scientific approach. There was no rational approach. People were interested in unfolding mysteries of universe. Many people began to write poetries, dramas. They all focused on God. Nothing logical. Their only focus, or they revolved around the concept of God. Now, after Renaissance, there was a major shift from God to humanism. They believed in humanism. or humanitarian basis. Now, my dear students, the European rulers, they encouraged, navigators to explore new lands. These navigators, they used to get new things like the plants, fruits, flowers, trees, unknown species of animals, weapons, and they used to bring it back to the European rulers. So they used to encourage more and more. If you see, the major scientific inventions were made in 1543 or in the 15th century, where Nicholas Copernicus told the world that the center of our planetary system is the sun and not the earth. In 1609, Galileo prepared a sophisticated telescope which gave further research in the field of astronomy. The theories propounded by Copernicus, Kepler supported empirical observations that made possible Galileo's telescope. This facilitated research in the field of physical science. Not only that, I would like to mention about Johannes Gutenberg. He introduced the first printing press in Italy. He started in Italy in 1451. Thus, with this invention of printing press, many good things happened. All the books which were in the vernacular language were printed in their own mother tongue. The people who were not having the knowledge of Bible was only read by the priest, by the Pope. The common people started getting knowledge. Number of universities came into existence. The epics like Iliad, Odyssey, written by Homer, Greek drama, speeches of great orators, literatures, paintings, sculptures, ethics, political science, and history came into existence. As a result of this, people started to begin to think freely. Now, when people started thinking freely and logically, there was a major shift in the Roman Catholic Church. As we all know, religious dominance was very prominent. The Roman Catholic Church was under the control of the priest and the Pope, and the common people were exploited. Bible was there, which was written in Greek language, and the Greek language was only known to the priest. Now, with the invention of printing press, it was translated in many other languages, and the common people came to know that what the priest has interpreted was something very, very wrong. They had their selfish motive. As a result of this, the Catholic Church was sentenced to death, actually. The humanist philosophy of the Renaissance was instrumental in making the ground for the resistance against overpowering Catholic Church. Now let me tell you, even the modern science was experienced during Renaissance. Learning of mathematics, science, arts gained importance during the Renaissance period. For example, the work of Leonardo da Vinci. Let us see now, the scientists begin to search the reality, and they strictly use the scientific method. This very approach led to the onset of modern age of science, learning, mathematics, science, and arts. They gained importance during the Renaissance period. Now regarding art. When I say art, first the painting which was done, which was the traditional methods were used, like roots, shoots, natural colors were used. Later on, as the years passed by, instead of natural colors, oil paints and boards were painted by using oil paints, and oil paints came into existence. The scientific method of observation of the nature was made it possible to paint natural scenes with minute details, and with same method detailed diagrams of human body and internal organ could be drawn. The best example is the work of Leonardo da Vinci, and Michelangelo is quite significant in this regard. Now, my dear students, I end this second part of my video. If you like the video, please do like it. If you have not subscribed it, please subscribe it. And also share this video with others. Thank you, and I wish you all the best for your examination.